happens. We're exhausted from defeating enemies and tentacles all day long. Something was wrong with this in the very first minute. Is it requirement? AKA Ronnieman? It seems that you're awakened. I'm quite glad. Every time. How many times must you repeat the same sequence over and over? You truly are a sleepyhead. My goodness. Please don't make me worry so much about you. Said it in a small, she said it underneath her breath. Where am I? What is this place? Is it partition? Oh, it's a section. It is a partition, aka partition. It is an AI repair sequence partitioned. It is a AI partition area focused on repairing. This place will also be regularly called Repair Room. This is the main. Yeah, it is the main building for that sequence. Thank you very much for helping everybody out there. I suppose it's only natural to self-introduce yourself at a time like this, right? I'm in the repair group. Type R's Praimashi. Praimashi. Primary AI. Well, I suppose I've got the job title called Berserker's Master currently, you know? I believe it's much better to call me that outside of jurisdiction. And this guy is... wait, Mitsuru gara setsumei shita daro? He says, hey, didn't I tell you while we were walking this way? あれはその場のしのぎの嘘。今なら奇襲のチャンスだぞ。It says that was a lie. That was technically a lie to get away from the situation at hand. Right now is the perfect opportunity to strike them down. It's only natural to give back since they helped us. What are you talking about? It says, even in any case, I do not have a very rude routine installed in me. So this is Ronnie. Essentially, adult Ronnie, if not primary Ronnie. But it's called Berserker Master. Interesting. Yeah, because remember, Ronnie Repair is working for the primary repair person. So if everything is technically Ronnie, this should be Ronnie Adult. Sorry about that. I'll introduce you. This is Berserker. Well, whatever. That's good. As you can see, I am the strongest and the most handsome-looking Berserker servant here. I don't understand in the first place why I'm not a saber, but I suppose... Says now I'm considered as a crazed warrior. It's supposed to be strong. So perhaps it preferred this way, so I can be stronger than anybody else. Wow. Sorry. He's kinda like that, okay? And on top of that, my intelligence and intellect is full to its brim. Ah, how perfect I am. I'm the strongest, I'm the most beautiful, and above all else, nobility of a man above all being. That is who I am. それで生きて気さくな、最高の男とよく言うに、it says, even though I am a high prestige, honorable, noble man, as depicted. It says, I'm not a jerk, or AKA, I don't mind talking to you guys in a conversation like this, perhaps, but. それなりに礼をもってうしようにな。It says, you must be at please. You must be appalled and be praiseworthy of such opportunistic matter. Oh, well, besides that, anywho. Oh, she's looking at Shion and Kama. It says, hey, what are you staring at, creep? It says, if you go any further or do any more suspicious action, we are prepared to do what's necessary to protect ourselves from your berserking arrogance. I have to confirm to myself just in case. After all, even though you're too small for my taste, you are a woman. Ah, don't worry about it. I was trying to find somebody. You two didn't meet the match. Huh? Now let me hear all about it. You guys are technically masters and servants, right? Now, don't need to muddle anything. Don't make any subtle excuse. I've already known you've got a command seal, so where'd you guys come from? Even if we were to tell you, we came from Karudea? Huh? Well, you. From the battle, looks of it, and the atmosphere you give off, you're probably an archer or an assassin, aren't you? Well, I am an assassin, but what of it? It seems our class aren't overlapped, so it's only natural to ask, where do you fit in? That's a natural topic at hand every time you do this. Well, wait. If that were to be true, the numbers doesn't match up. Yeah, something is wrong here. Are you perhaps not a participant of the System Grail War and... Please wait just a moment. We can converse and share more information later. Protag, please do understand that the uncomfortability and the body's discomfort hasn't been completely healed, if not went away whatsoever. So first, let us talk and decipher the problem topic at hand immediately. Yeah. You're right. I'm sorry about that. After all, as a primary unit of repair and an AI's orders, I will be repaying back the debt personally in this sequence. It says it's only a natural topic at hand. After all, we are built and exist to heal people. After all. But with the current search that I had just beforehand, unfortunately, there was no irregularity detected to repair. After all, these are meant to be just specifically for AI, so there could be a fault to that, fault to human use in that extent, but... Oh, I already know from the get-go, you guys aren't AI in the first place, so don't worry. It says, I suppose so. While I will be taking a nap or sleeping, I will probably mentally or spiritually search myself to figure out exactly what's going on my side as well. I suppose in this circumstances, there was a distortion. There was a distortion between the magical circuitry and the, what's the word? Nervous system. There was, I believe, a slight distortion between magical circuitry and nervous system when spiritualifying. So whenever we spiritualized and went into this paper moon world, there's a possibility that there is a distortion somewhere near the magical circuitry and the nervous system. Fun fact, chat, before we fun fact. It's interesting, she says, magical circuitry and nervous system. Now, magical circuitry technically got fucked a little bit during Chimocha, if you remember Chimocha. Remember how Shuten fucked up our circuitry? Technically made it not better, but fine-tuned it. In here, it's both nervous system and magical circuitry, so it's very interesting. It says, wait, so you know it? You knew? 理論の上、この世界にここにいる私がどれだけ魔術師の知識を失っていようとも。It says, logically, no matter how much magical intelligence that I have lost, as long as there is me in this world, 私自身はそれを確認できないのでしょうが、it says, I personally may not detect it myself, but with my strings, aka, the really thin needle, from my quote-unquote detection needles and detection strings, within my evaluation, that is the limited answer that I can come up with, is all there is. It says, in this world, that is how the rule interprets the current situation, should be the better objective thing to say. So in the end, that is the reality we must face. Nothing more changes. Majutsu Kaido to Shinkei Ito no ga sai because the magical circuitry and the quote-unquote nervous system is constantly disconnecting and not connecting fully to its optimized level, a bug, a trash, a glitch in the system keeps occurring. We can't, currently, due to that factor, the construction mechanism of him is very dangerous, and that is the source of its problem, so we cannot leave him be or cast that problem aside. There's a high possibility that if we were to leave it alone, it would worsen the condition. Says, hey, don't just say it so naturally and cold and do something about it. Of course, that is the intended plan that I was headed toward. However, there aren't many objective solutions that I can come up with at the moment to come to a fine resolution. To be perfectly honest, there is actually one method. It'll be very rambunctious, very barbaric, and very bash. Are you, is it alright if I perform it on you? I says, if that's the only way to fix the problem. I'm a little scared, but please do. Wait, are you doing an operation? Is it an operation, perhaps? If you need any assistance, you let me and the R series know. It'll be a good insight to study up on this. It will be unnecessary, and it'll be not needed. After all, you'll probably never be able to learn. Because this is only, this method I use is the only, this method I use will only be operable and functional and be capable by yours truly. Yeah, she's using ether light. So this is a filament used in a micron, right? Micron, like it's really fucking tiny, all right? Like think a millimeter, think of it more. It's micromillimeter, right? It's a filament that is within a micromillimeter. It is a quote-unquote spiritual string, spiritual thread that the Troubs family holds so dear. It's Eterraito. There it is, right? Eterraito. Eterraito. And if you don't know, that's one of the key terminology that gets used in one of the trailers. It says it was developed in order to modify, if not to figure out, nervous systems and centrally medical use of sorts. So, it'll be useful in curing, if not medicinal use. Wait. So is that what we will keep seeing during combat? That is correct. It says, against those tentacles, it only affected to the point that they were distracted, so they couldn't concentrate. But in this situation, it would be a little more different. Protag, I need you to lie down and go to sleep once more and close your eyes. Do not move whatsoever. We'll be currently using Eterraito to substitute as a nervous circuitry. And we'll be using that to connect your magical circuitry. And in order to do that, we need to... Yes. This is the only choice. Please brace yourself. Here I come. Okay, you can open your eyes once more again. All's all right now. How do you feel? I feel like much better. My head feels clear. That's good. I'm really glad that it worked. Seems that it is a success. Oh! I don't know exactly what you did, but it is very, it feels really good to see somebody getting all healed up and better. Huh? Wait. Just wait a second. Basta. You and I, our magical supply connection feels a little off. I see. And if that's the case, it is an unforeseen and unavoidable side effects, I suppose.脳に直接刺すことから可能なエーテルライトですが、魔術回路と静止化が関わる状態ではもう一段階特殊な神経が必要でした。なので魔術回路と結びついたレイジシステムの行為にして無理やりにエーテルライトの結束を作った。Interesting. Wait. Wait, so that means our circuitry doesn't match our body. Which means that's not our magical circuit. Whose magical circuit do we have? So it's not it's an artificial magical circuit. Because if you don't know, in technicality, even though you feel very difficult at first, right, when passing down magical circuitries, you should not have a weird feeling like we currently did if you pass it on to family, right? And simultaneously, if you think about it, Protag, who technically is on a family lineage, should not have magical circuitry. But at the same time, even if we did have magical circuitry due to the fact that Shuten did something with us and it activated, right, quote unquote, she had to adjust it manually through Flash. Too. This is our second time getting our shit adjusted. It's almost as if we don't have our own magical circuitry. So essentially, Shion specifically says, yeah, it is a side effect of sorts that was unavoidable. Eteru Daito can be stabbed directly through the brain. However, this was a sequential situation that involved both magical circuitry and spiritual form things. So additional special circumstances was necessary that was us one step further. So I forcefully used the summoning, the command seal system as a catalyst, binded the magical circuitry together, and forcefully moved the Eteraito to function so it does not create any collisions or difficulties. Oh, fuck. We're like one string. We're technically one string away from like fucking like pop. Yikes. So yeah, to put it bluntly, currently Protag's command seal and magical circuitry, a part of it is being currently binded by my Eteraito. I am the one that's currently maintaining its form. I am the one that's in control. So, 私自身が彼の I'm technically became part of magical circuitry and command seal of sort. Ha ha ha. Is a better interpretation. So she's sucking off mana from us in technicality. If she's controlling it, right? If she's micromanaging our connection to the command seal and our magical circuitry so we don't feel that blank bug, dust. Essentially, she is technically officially now connected to us. Me and Shion are now connected, and I think Kama feels irregular because she's not getting the full 100% supply of mana, right? Because of this girl sliding in. And then Kama's like, huh? Wait just a minute. It says, I can't believe you... I can't believe you let her hold something that very important to her, so valuable, willy-nilly. Yeah, そんな大事なもの私以外に簡単に握らせて. It says, wait, are you okay with this circumstances? Something of a big deal. Yeah, allowing anybody but me to grab it. And I like how Kama's very, very self-aware that she's the most valuable person in the world. And she's like, besides me, why are you letting this bitch, right? Like, I should be the only one who'd be hoarding your command seal. That's funny. She's like, yeah, そんな大事なもの私以外に簡単に握らせて. Something very important. You're letting somebody besides me and me only handle that. It says the fact that a partial magical, the partial of command seal and partial of magical circuitry, it's almost as if your life and death is being held hostage. Well, if that needed to be done, I think it can't be helped, you know. Yes, in humane laws of, in the laws of humanity, of humane, I believe it is out, but there was no other choice. Please do understand it is a necessary, it was a necessary sacrifice needed to achieve tranquility, if not a better outcome. Now, ちなみに今後、レギュナルを使用してのあなたの魔術行動は私を通して行われることになります。Oh, what the fuck? So we have to get her approval to get everything. So it says from here on out, mystic codes and other sequence and magical usage must be bypassed by me. So she became our gatekeeper. It's easy to say, instead of one master, we became a master. So 2-to-1 master. So 2 master in 1 is the better terminology to explain this. I've never heard of this circumstances. Are you sure this thing is allowed? It says, when it comes to technical maneuvers and difficulties, since this is not technically in reality, I should say it like this. I do not know if this shit works outside of the realm that is not currently here. I can't believe that this child that we can't trust holds something of root that is very important. If I knew this were to happen, I would not have allowed this to happen in the first place. This is my life's mistake. Seems like you are making difficult faces, but it is repaired, right? Yes, as long as my support is there, he will be very healthy, safe and sound, and move his body freely, and able to combat safely. I'll be in your care. Thanks. You really helped me out there. Oh, please don't worry about it. Your your amazing gratitude will be unnecessary. AKA, you can cut the gratitude. And then you got Xi'an Blush. It says, after all, I am here, so to collaborate and cooperative motions like this is only a natural thought process, natural solution, right? Kama's like, this bitch took my boy or girl. Healthy is a wonderful thing. I agree. Oh, I suppose now that I became a master, I think I got a personal name of sort, I think. Berserker named it for me. Ayusu Seme. って意味なんだって。A use life? A use life form is what it means. If you want to call me that, that's perfectly fine. Oh, Ayusu. So her name is Ayusu. Okay. Well, then I'll start calling you that from now on. Ayusu. Ayusu means life. Seme. Ayusu. It's a weird thing for an AI to specifically say this, but I really like that name, you know? Master can be master, but it'd be very unreliable if, you know, the master doesn't have a name to call out for. Motivation-wise, you know? Constantly blatant healthiness and healing and repairing and all that, so it's perfect. 身分のたくましいざま、誰かの名前を作るのもよくあることであった。身分高いわしは、it says, since I'm a high noble man, I always have to name people to make sure that they do their job. It's a job for high nobles, is per se. Otto, この身が迷う隠しきれる王族スメルにどこの偉大な王子とか思っているだろうが、神明はさすがに明かせんぞ。グレールウォールの常識なんだろう。感情なんだろう。Oh, it says, oh yeah, from the body, my radiance, right? My radiance of a great king or great prince. You might be thinking of a great prince of a king tribe of Sumerian, right? That is a hidden child. But I won't be telling you my true name. It's the basic knowledge for the Holy Grail War, right? Wait, did you just say Karnad last time? Ah, yes. The terminology used, Ayusu, is a word that I remember. It's Sanskrit is the language. Ah, then if that's the case, I smell Indian Kadi, aka Indian's demon, right? Or devil. Indian's demon up foot is what I can detect. I see. Has a relationship with Kana, means that he is a part of Mahabhatara type, and smells like Kadi, also a prince. Wait, does that mean, aren't you... Wait, Duryodhana? What? How? All of a sudden, right off the bat, you know my real name? What? Got him, boys. First shot. First shot. Duryodhana. Says Kurgopedia says his body. Who knows? Oh, it's Raniament. It's repairment. Oh, I see. That makes sense. I'm an idiot. As expected of myself. Well done, myself. It seems that I'm more famous than I anticipated. Oh, I see. It's, you know, it's the taxations of being famous, I suppose. Yes, let's leave it at that. Kyotong! Baffled. Yes, this character is Dori Yodana. I believe in the Kuru clan, born in Kaurava. I suppose he's the eldest brothers of the 100 Prince. I believe the avatar of Kari, and supposed to be the child of Unlucky. But hey! The last part's completely wrong. That last part was definitely an enemy propaganda to try to lower my image. That's a tactic. Most of the time, they told it to mistaken my fame and my name. That's it. That's it. I'm certain of it. I like how he's just like, that's an enemy propaganda, bruh. There is no prince that has been more beloved and more wanted by me than me. And besides, hey, you know about Karna? Yeah, and a little bit awesome. He's the reliable child of the sun. An awesome heroic spirit, you know? Ah, I see, I see. Sounds like you fought together, back to back, brothers in arms. I suppose, he and I are disciples? No. Brothers? No. Good friends. You know how it goes. You probably know the story, but I saw truly what is of him. His true potential. It is I. Because I exist, he exists even better. So therefore, you should have more respect and admiration. Whatever you do to him, to me more. Do you understand? I also know, well, Arjuna. And... hold up! Oof. Hey, don't talk about that side, alright? Listen. You're giving me the shivers. No, you're gonna make me sick. We won't talk about them any longer, alright? Stop it. Don't get me wrong, alright? It's not that I'm afraid or scared or, you know, pissing my pants or anything. Just understand that when I feel like it, you can talk about them, alright? I'm not avoiding the subject. We're not talking about them. Aまりに過重なるに使命バルに私お星様自身が動揺しているところなどマジ Right now, my true name got casually been shot down. Simultaneously, now I'm shivering and what's the word? 私自身が動揺してる. Now that I am wavering and scared out of my mind. Damn, you serious? Is this really happening? I have no clue what's going on here. But your name is a lot more known than you thought, right? It says, well, it might be inconvenience when battling, but it can't be helped. It's not like it's not something that we can just hide forever, you know. Yeah, good idea. We'll leave it at that. Sounds great. That's right. My name and my fame is large, greater than anything else. That's it. All you need to do is think of it like that and we can move on. All you need to do is just think of me, that's all. To be perfectly honest with you, even though we've known your true name, there's not really much of a relationship difference whatsoever between us. Now that we've all settled down and calmed ourselves, can we get back to the situation at hand? What should we talk about in the first place? Right now, an AI Holy Grail War is functioning. It's a system called a Holy Grail War, but... What? From there? They've already got a master and a servant. They know the basics. But it seems that they're not like us AIs. And seems like there's two of them, you know? I don't know why, but there's some weird irregularities, and people who's technically not involved in the system came in. That possibility itself can't be denied to a zero, I think. Ha ha ha. Something like that happens? No way. Wasama Shishu. This is how laughable. Kek W, right? Says, I really feel like he's pissing me off because I believe he's making fun of us. Anywho, this Grail War, AI Grail War, won't happen if something were to be heard. Wait, nani nanoka wo kikanai to hanashou wa hashimaru. Yeah, we can't go anywhere if we don't know what this AI Holy Grail War is about. We can't start till we figure out what truly it is. Yes, in our knowledge of our basic Holy Grail Wars, depends on 7 masters and 7 servants. Battle Royale, to be exact. Those who are last standing is able to obtain a Holy Grail that grants all wishes. That is the gist. Is there any differentiation between that basic factor? It is something that grants wishes, but... Well, understand that this system, in basic functionality, it's purposefully made to maintain the world in the first place, not to, you know. So, by doing the Holy Grail War, and finishing the Grail War, the Paper Moon will function normally. So, それが私たちの聖杯戦争の第一の木だわ. So it says, that's our fundamental rule. Number 1 reason why we do the Holy Grail War. Wait, we do the Holy Grail War in the Paper Moon world just for maintenance? The fact that you don't understand that point, I think you guys truly are an existence of an irregular. And if that's the case, we should definitely visit somebody who's more, who's more detailed in this topic. We can definitely go to the Holy Grail's director, or AKA, it's not Observer, I believe it is Observer. Yeah, the Observer, or fuck, what was Kotomine in the 5th Holy Grail War? It's that. I can't remember the terminology. He was technically a master, but he wasn't a master. He was it's not Judgment. Overseer. Thank you. Yes. Yeah. So let's go take care. Let's go towards the Overseer of this Holy Grail War, aka the Presidentary AI. Huh? Wait. The head honcho, the Presidentary AI. What exactly is that? I thought you were the leader. I thought we just talked over this. It says, well, I'm the representative of the repair. The repair, the healer type. I'm the president of that. I'm the overseer of this segment. Yeah, so. Oh, is it BB? I hope it's BB. That's not what I'm talking about, though. I'm talking about she is the she is the AI that oversees all the AIs. She's the high-ranking AI, I suppose. She's our higher up. I'll take her to her right now. What? Why? Us, of all people? Hey, don't make that such a face. we still have a debt to pay since they helped us out dearly, you know? Wait, aren't you technically in the Holy Grail War? So, isn't that caster guy going to assault you if you were to do that? Well, if we just go straight for it, I think it'll be fine. Now that the caster has retreated, I don't think they're the type that comes right back out or something like that, in my opinion. And besides, for the presidential AI's location, combat is strictly forbidden. That is the rule. That is the law and the rule of the place, after all. If that is okay, within your permission, I would like to know the landmarks of this world specifically to further my knowledge. Yeah. So you don't even know that? Okay. Then we can definitely go to different partitions, or oh, it's partitions. Different district. District equals partitions. Oh, I'm retarded. Oh, that's what it means by partition. Okay, it's partition. Hadoi. Like, I was wondering for the longest time that it says district, part segmented district, and it says partition. And I was like, what the fuck is a partition? No, but it's partition. That makes so much sense. Because if you don't know what a partition is, right? Partition is is a state of a divided into parts, right? Divided into parts. Partition. It's a segmented area. That's why it's called partition, because we're inside of a machine. You know how computers have partitions? Yeah. Fucking forehead. It says, we can definitely go to different partitions while we are going there, and we can talk more about the different ones. It sounds more exciting now that you mentioned it. The fact that we were able to walk around together so leisurely, not for just work, sounds very delightful. Oh, is this the rumor that I've so heard about? The picnic? That sounds wonderful. Huh? Wait, I don't think this is considered a picnic. Hey, shut up. I'll prepare myself just a little bit. A moment of your time. And if that's the case, Protag, let's talk about this location specific. Wait. ではその間にプロタグにこれについて説明をしておきましょう。It says, okay. While that is happening, Protag, I'll be explaining this circumstances. Please do close your eyes for a moment, please. Okay? What's happening? Is Xion gonna be talking to us while fucking we're closing our eyes? Oh, what the fuck? Damn, bruh. It says, there's a corner of my retina. I saw something. What was that? Is this permanent? Am I Eternaito forever? Because if I'm Eternaito forever, we're gonna burn Xion. Which is not good. Because, yeah, if we're permanently connected with Xion, that'll be quite problematic. So I do hope that our situation fixes itself. Because while this is very good, it also is very bad. Now that we're connected between us with Eternaito, I've gotten a bonus information gathering support program installed to your, and she's adding shit without my permission. Bitch is adding malware. Help. Essentially, she's helping us out, but you know the fucking meme. We've accepted one ad, or we've accepted one program. That one program's being the portal gate to everything. She's giving us all the drugs. We're gonna be a cyborg. 私たちが手に入れた情報をまとめることをまとめて思考で簡単にアクセスできるようにしている。 So it says whatever we gathered in our information, our thought process will be easily accessed by clicking that, accessing that. It says, I do not want to waste obnoxiously amount of data, memory amount, aka data amount. So therefore, it will not be a heavy data usage to get the information out, but I believe when it comes to situational analysis or figuring the basics out, it probably might come in useful, so please use it at your leisure. Thanks, Xion. Thanks for giving me... Thanks for giving me program that I didn't ask for. It's no problem. It's easy going after all. So let us prepare to move as well. How far do we, what's the distance between us and Xion have to be?